Today we're going over 50 things that you should never do in the brand new Blood Moon update in Grow a Garden. Number 1, never wait for the Blood Moon shop when it's a regular night. If you guys didn't know, the Blood Moon shop was thought to come only every 3 hours, but it actually comes every night at only a 33% chance, meaning all you have to do is server hop. Number 2, when you guys server hop, do not rejoin your private server because it will put you in a brand new game, meaning you will actually not be able to get that Blood Moon event again. Number 3, never use the brown mouse unless you are actually using it for a certain reason, and that is to jump super high. But if you're doing that, I recommend using like 10 brown mouses. Never use one brown mouse. It literally has no use. And for number 4, it's also never use one gray mouse unless you're just using a bunch, because it gives you 10% movement speed, but like that's not going to help you that much. Use at least a couple. Number 5, never go through a Blood Moon event / Blood Moon night empty-handed. You can actually use the same night staffs from the Lunar Glow update to help you get more bloodlit fruits. Number 6, don't just wait for the beanstalk seed. All right, join my Discord server. We have a notifier in there and we'll let you guys know when the beanstalk seed is in shop. Number 7, the same way I said not to go empty-handed during a Blood Moon night, do not go empty-handed during a meteor shower. During a meteor shower, you can use these things called star collars, which are absolutely overpowered and give you the celestial mutation and actually also give you a chance to aim exactly where you want the shooting stars to shoot at. Number 8, never get confused about if something is a celestial fruit or not, because you can tell by this little kind of silverish color you can see here on this grape. And in the same exact breath, the number 9 is never pick up a regular what's the freaking thing called? A regular celestial fruit, because if you pick it up without getting all the other mutations on it, you are missing out on so much money. Wait for it to get shocked, wait for it to get frozen, wait for all of those, and you will make so much money from the fruit rather than just collecting it with celestial. Number 10, the same way you shouldn't worry about the beanstalk coming in shop, do not worry about the eggs coming in shop, because guys, there's also something called a pet egg notifier. Once again, we will have that in my Discord server. Number 11, never ever get the mysterious crate thinking that you can open it right now, because unfortunately it's for the cosmetic update, meaning that you can't actually open it for at the time of this recording 6 days, 9 hours and 12 minutes. Number 12, never pick up the new moon melon without getting it mutated first. And number 14, no, ooh, what? How'd I go from 12 to 14? Anyways, number 12 is never pick up the moon melon, and number 13 is never pick up the new blood banana without getting it mutated first. You're obviously just missing out on so much money. Number 14 is never think that the beanstalk is trash. It's actually not. Every single piece of the beanstalk sells for a base price of 18,000. And keep in mind, even though that sounds kind of low, each beanstalk grows like 10 different things that you can harvest at the same time. Meaning if it's 18,000 times 10, you're realistically getting 180,000 base price per harvest, and that's before any mutations. Number 15, if you guys happen to get the Discu mutation, which is this one with the changing colors, do not sell it. If you are going into public servers, make sure to use the favorite tool. This is one of the rarest mutations you can get in the entire game, and either stack up your mutations on it or just keep it favorited until you want to trade it or anything. Just don't leave it out in the open. Number 16 is, even though that it's the Blood Moon event, don't disregard the wise old owl, because even in the Blood Moon shops, the eggs don't spawn very often, and the seed packs also don't spawn very often, meaning the lunar quest is still the best way to get free seed packs and free eggs from this update. Number 17, never use the blood hedgehog unless you guys have a lot of cactuses, durian, and dragon fruit, because the only thing that it really helps is prickly fruit. But for your prickly fruit, guys, go ahead. And for number 18, never think that the blood owl is trash, because it's actually really good for leveling your pets up super fast, because it grants an additional XP of 0.57 per second, which means you can level up your pets super fast, which brings me into number 19. Which is never disregard your owl again, because you can use those pets once they're leveled up and trade them in for extra pet equip slots and egg equip slots, which will allow you to have up to 8 different pets on your plot at a time. Number 20, don't climb a beanstalk aimlessly. All right, there's a right way to it. If you go on the beanstalk counterclockwise and just keep on jumping, you can get to the end. You can get to the top on basically any beanstalk. Number 21 is to never get just bloodlet on your fruits. You guys can actually not only get bloodlet, but moonlit and stack them on the exact same fruit to get even more mutation points. Number 22 is never disregard the power of the chicken jockey. The chicken jockey is very good. That has a 20% chance to grant nearby fruits to the chicken jockey a brand new mutation called zombified, which gives you a 25x multiplier on every single one of your plants. And number 23 is if you guys didn't get the chicken jockey, don't worry. I know you could only technically receive it in the game like normally by getting it during the update, but you can actually trade for it. And yes, it is expensive. I will tell you guys that now, but it is still possible to trade for the chicken jockey. Which brings me into number 24, which is never neglect the power of the sprinkler glitch. Guys, the sprinkler glitch is still in the game. And if you don't know what it is, basically you have to place down one of each sprinkler wherever you want your fruits to be really mutated, big, possibly gold at. Place down one of each sprinkler if you guys have it and leave the game. It still works, and when you leave the game, your mutators will just keep on mutating over and over again, and when you come back, they'll either still be there or just be super mutated because the sprinklers basically got used for 8 hours instead of the regular 5 or 10. For number 25, never let that subscribe button not be touched. All right, you have to say subscribe to Ayze if you want the best tips, so hit that subscribe button. For number 26, it's a never sell a very expensive plant without friends in the server. For each friend that is in your server, you get a plus 10% boost on your shekels, meaning you can get up to a 50% boost on shekels. For number 27, never move your plants, only if you did this plant stacking glitch, because right now the plant stacking glitch is actually patched. So if you guys have your plants all stacked up like I do with these coconut trees here, don't move them because you won't be able to get them back the same way as of right now. Number 28, honestly, just stay in private servers unless you really need to go on a public server, because guys, people are ruthless, and a lot of people, if they see you have a big fruit, and of course, if you're AFK, you won't even know if you have a really good fruit, will literally just steal it. Number 29 is to never use just the moonlit fruits for the lunar points quest. You can actually also use bloodlit fruits at the same time, but keep in mind, if you have a good but bloodlit fruit, I would recommend just keeping it and trying to get some mutations on it. For number 30, if you guys are going into a public server, make sure that you're stocked up on these things at the very bottom of the gear shop, the favorite tools. You can favorite your tools with these, not your tools, but you can favorite your fruit with these, making sure people can't actually steal them. Number 31, still do not neglect the power of common eggs, because if you guys get a really big animal like this frog I have here, like this one, but even bigger, even if it's a common one, it can sell for a lot, which can lead to you getting limited items, obviously for literally the price of 50k. Number 32 is never not try to get a dragonfly. Okay, they are so overpowered right now, especially because they can make all the mutated fruits that are already super mutated and actually turn those into gold. Okay, I know they're very hard to get, but never not try to get it. It's very overpowered. Number 33 is never forget to collect your mango seeds, because there's usually a bunch in there, especially if you have them stacked up like mine, that you can't even see. Number 34, if you guys are having trouble getting to the top of your plot, try planting a bunch of bamboo seeds, and if you get a tall one, favorite it and then use it as a ladder. This will help you get to those really hard to reach bloodlit fruits that are on like the top of huge coconut trees. And for 35, never forget what a bloodlit fruit looks like. They're literally dark red, okay? Very easy to see, and they also glow red. Number 36 is if you have trouble finding either moonlit or bloodlit fruits, never stay AFK, because they actually added a brand new feature that when your fruit originally turns bloodlit or moonlit, it'll actually show it to you and x-ray it on the screen. Like, as you guys can see right here, it x-rays the moonlit one. It does the exact same thing for the bloodlit fruits. Number 37, and never forget to feed your pets. Guys, they will not grow. It is important for your pets to grow, especially your owl, because as your owl grows, it'll give all your other pets even more XP over time. For number 38, never use super overpowered plants to grow. Never use super overpowered plants to feed your pets. You honestly don't need to. If you just use stuff like kind of mutated apples, it'll feed them up right away. Plus, apples absolutely suck. For number 39, never make the mistake of not trying to grind and get the moon blossom, okay? It is still the second best seed in the entire game right after the candy blossom, and you will not be able to get it after this event, so make sure to keep on grinding that lunar point quest. For number 40, never forget to comment your favorite plant in the game and try to find your twin in the comment section. And for number 41, never forget that you can actually trade your pets. There's probably somebody who wants your pets, and if you are in a pinch for cash, you can definitely get some money for these if you find the right person. For number 42, never underestimate the power of the red giant ant. Not only does it have a 5.35 chance to duplicate harvested crops, but it has an extra 5.35% chance for fruit type crops to duplicate. And I don't know if you could tell, but most of the crops on everyone's farm are actually fruit, which actually gives you over a 10% boost and 10% like help with duplication. For number 43, never forget to get the mythical egg when it comes in shop, because that is the only way to get the non-Blood Moon shop pets that are in this update currently. For number 44, never forget to be careful while you're trading, because there is a lot of scammers out there. Do not get scammed. For number 45, when you are trading with someone, always make sure to obviously be vigilant, but try to get the best offer that you possibly can and the best deal you possibly can as well. A good way to do this is by saying, oh, you offer first, because if somebody else offers first, you can always lowball them and get a better deal. And for number 46, if you want a 12,800 mutation boost, that is actually possible to get in the game if you just trade for a chocolate fountain that you can get for like 200 million to 2 billion. I know it sounds crazy, but if you get a good deal, you can get this. Here's the mutations you should get: Rainbow Celestial, Chocolate Moonlit, Bloodlit Frozen, Zombified Shocked Celestial. And for number 47, and never forget that if you really want to use the chicken jockey to its maximum potential, one thing you could do is delete all of the plants on your garden except for the one you are trying to mutate, because this will obviously give it a higher chance of becoming zombified, but I do understand that that's pretty hard to do. For number 48, never forget to start cleaning out your garden, because guys, the cosmetic update is literally coming out in 6 days, and your gardens are probably not going to be drippy if they look like a jungle, and mine kind of does as well. It's okay. Number 49 is never forget to do your daily quests. Number 50 is never not subscribe. Yeah, never not subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.